Folks, North Denver, Nikki, Mr. Pip, back again with your Week 12 preview. I'm in hard with numbers. Man, Garland, this is hard. And Garland makes lines for it too. Man, Garland, I really applaud you. So picking the matchups is a little bit hard. Oh, actually, so this is my 4th year here, and this is a 23rd year round. And I was thinking about it, the GFC is kind of like the NFC, and the VFC is kind of like the AFC. It all makes sense. So one day we should have someone volunteer to be the historian and give us a update of kind of, the background, the origins, the history of our league. So hey, Mr. Miyagi, you want to get on this too? What do you think of the first matchup? Okay, so for 4 jalapenos, which are his buddies, the cat kids. So it's hard to pick these, matchups, but I have a couple that are 4 jalapenos. I have a shootout of the week, and I have an upset alert, and then I have a game that's just okay. So a game that is just okay in my eyes, that it looks like it's favored for one person as opposed to the other, is Nowhere Out There versus Sorry About That. Nowhere Out There, Troy leads 1-0. Having Tyreek Hill and Everett out, excuse me guys, this is harder than it looks. Having Tyreek Hill and Everett out hurts Troy. And on paper, Jonathan looks good. But can his team show up on game day? Eric Ebron, is he going to show up? Derrick Henry, he's been doing good. Last week, what is it? Of course, it's in a dome stadium. Last week, Derrick Henry had 4.6 points. Weeks before that, 17, 11, 14. Who's going to show up? So that one is not one of the better matchups in my opinion. Man, this is really weird how Yahoo works. Okay, so with my 4 jalapenos, 4 stars as Garland puts it, I have Garland and Don versus the Peckers. Garland looks like he's in a position to give the Peckers a run for their money. Can the Peckers Panthers do it again? Whenever you have 4 people on the team, it's kind of nerve-wracking because you got all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So if they do good, you're good. They're going against Seattle. I don't know, what's the, let's see. NFL lines. That's how I do it. I look at the NFL lines, and whatever lines have higher over-unders, you can think there's going to be more points in there. So right now, Seattle and Carolina is 47.5. Carolina is favored by 3.5. So you think there's going to be plenty of stuff to go around. So I give that 4 jalapenos. Another contest I give 4 jalapenos to is Handyman and Suck My Dicka. Suck My Dicka. Man, whenever I go through this and I go back, it always goes back to week 11, so sorry if I messed that up. Suck My Dicka. Man, what a name. I could say that all day. Handyman Joe leads 4-1 all time. Man, isn't that crazy? Garland keeps all these stats. It is awesome. So this one, can Joe add to a second win in just as many weeks? So yes, Joey is 20th. But Eric is in 6th place. So there's a possibility that Joe could push Eric out of the playoff picture. Suck My Ditka needs Thielen, Hopkins not to suck their own Ditkas. And who will they pick up for D? Normally they have the Rams defense that gave them 25.5. right now, I mean, Yahoo, you can't really go off of their stuff. But right now, the handyman is favored to win by 8 points. Marlon Mack's on fire. Kirk's on fire. Cooper, he's supposed to be there. Evan Ingram. Joe Mixon. Watson. If Atlanta, I mean, shoot. So my shootout of the week. This is a new thing for me. So I guess this would be a 4-star. Maybe the other one's a 3. You know, I can't really figure out the star systems. How many stars is it out of? I got a Chubb and say what again? First meeting. It's like the expansion team going out, saying hello, meeting everybody in the league. Can Brian bounce back from a loss last week? I've got a Chubb looks hot. And I think I have a Chubb for this lineup. How do you not? Antonio Brown, Doug Baldwin, Adrian Peterson. I think Adrian Peterson's a Texas kid, so I mean he's going to Dallas. Trey Burton, if he shows up, Anthony Miller, Moore, Fairbank, Indy defense, man, looking not too bad. Mike Davis on the, oh man, once again it did it again. Mike Davis on the bench, I like it. Crabtree, Brian, I wish Crabtree was doing more as a Texas Tech kid. I apologize for not. Keenan Allen's been showing up. James Conner, that might be, we might have to give it to Brian for getting James Conner. That might be the pick of the draft. What round did you get him in? Very nice pickup. And Mitchell Trubisky's doing good. Coleman, I can see a lot of points in that game. You know, running backs, boom, boom, boom. I think last time they played, he had 14 points. 12.7. I could see more points going to him. My upset of the week. Oh, you know who it is. DC Hammer. You know who it is. Let's see how this goes. No, we got DC Hammer and Suburban Jesus. DC Hammer is 12. Suburban Jesus is 11 all time. This feels like a long-lived rivalry. I know I'm newer, but just this seems close. And this game might be closer than we think. And at a closer look, DC Hammer's got a pretty nice little bench. He's got Harris from Washington, dude, he came up. Ito Smith, he's getting it. Wilson, shit, having any tight end that catches 2 or 3 balls a week in this league's okay. Grant, Texas Tech kick, IR, that sucks. Frank Gore, man, that guy's fucking old and rocking. Look, 12 points last week. You can't ask for, I mean, come on, you need him in the bar. Williams, one of the Williams brothers for the Chargers. And Adams, woo, DC Hammer is doing it. DC Hammer, you can put your Jakeem Grant in your IR spot, and you can pick up another player. That's what's going to make the difference. Your waiver wire management, your roster management is where it needs to be, DC Hammer. You can win this league. You can take on my homies. Let's see, Suburban Jesus. Man, sorry, now it's getting long. I like the Lindsay in this factor. Chris Henry, he's up and down. Carson, Cousins, Elliott. I think there's a good chance that Suburban Jesus could upset him. Marcus Valdes-Scantling hasn't done much. Rashad Penny, Callaway, and Nunwa. Cole, he's got a pretty good little bench. So, thanks for hanging out with me. We got one more coming. Folks, it's almost over. Thanks for playing.